What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. Didi out here in Los Angeles. Chris and Dan are in Pittsburgh. And today on the show, we got another week of This Week in Football, which I can't wait to get into. Costco Tramp Stamps. How do they come together? You're going to find out.
Only one way to find out.
And the newly unbankrupt Red Lobster has a new jingle. And I can't wait for everybody to hear it. We're going to do that in brunch court and decide if this is good or bad or guilty or not guilty. We're going to do it. But anyways, it's the brunch breakdown. Hope you're enjoying your great Wednesday morning. Dan, let everybody know where they can find us.
You can find it where you found us this morning, whatever morning it happens to be, evening, afternoon, commute. Where you found us, that's where we are. It's that easy. Okay. No need to search anywhere else. But we also are available everywhere else in case you want to change your preferences around. Maybe you don't like where you're listening, right? Change it up. We're there no matter what. Okay. Follow or subscribe, wherever that may be. And the episode's going to come straight to you each and every Wednesday morning. The video pod episodes also premiere on Wednesdays at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, on demand anytime you like to watch after that on our YouTube page, our Facebook page, and right in the Spotify app. We're everywhere on social media at Brunch Breakdown. And I keep hyping up the Sounds of Brunch, and it's completely justified. It's on fire. The Sounds of Brunch is on fire. If you're not listening to the Sounds of Brunch, yeah, Chris, that's right. Your songs are not on from last week because he forgot. So don't forget today. Send me your songs. Sounds of Brunch, exclusively updated on Spotify each and every Friday. Follow and subscribe and listen to that, and you're welcome in advance.
Yeah, if you want me, if you want to remember any of those really easily, let us know, and I will pin them to your phone. I will do it for you. I know how. I can pin it to your phone. You just let me know.
You can pin it to your phone. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good advice.
Well, it's time to get random topics off our chests. Christopher Gates, hit us with it.
I would love to. Prime Day is like it's a holiday in this house. Okay, happens like 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh God, this is when Chris buys all his books that he's not going to read. Here we go.
You know what? That's true, but I didn't buy any books this year. But I just want to say, so this is like kind of about Prime Day, but kind of about just a larger topic of like, I'm so sick of people having opinions, and you think I should have the same opinion as you. Generally speaking. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a tangent here, but I promise it's going to come back around. Generally speaking, whoever is in office, the people who don't have that person or their party in office become the most annoying people in the world to me. Okay, it doesn't matter which side. I'm agnostic here. I don't like anybody. Okay, so I can't stand. I just can't stand that. And I saw so many posts on Prime Day telling you shouldn't get stuff from Amazon on Prime Day because of like the places Jeff Bezos donates money to, including like the presidential administration and shit. Like I'm just like we have way too many opinions. Just people have too many opinions. I can't do that's like if I found out that whoever runs Costco like donated to something that people don't like, I'm still going to Costco because their meat selection is fantastic. I love everything about the store. Like
big West Virginia donor, you'd still go. Big West Virginia
donor.
That's what
I'm saying. No, that is a great one, Dan, because they're actually Sheets. Is like there is a massive Penn State donor that is like part of the CEO administration of the Sheets brand. I'm still getting my MTOs and getting gas there. I don't like Penn State, but geez Louise, like we gotta, like I'm not gonna bend over backwards and make my life more difficult for certain things like this. I just want, like, it's just think about it before you post stuff on the internet. You're making me want to do that thing you don't want me to do even more by posting that. I just can we shut it down? Just shut it down. Too many opinions. I'm still celebrating Prime Day over here, and feel free. I think the things that I enjoy are pretty well known at this point because there's not a lot of stuff. It's like Costco, Amazon, football, and fitness. If you find things that like anger you about those things, send them to me and I'll still keep on doing what I like to do because I don't care. I just we need a 22 for you, Dan. 22. We need a 22% reduction in opinions in general. And I think we'd be better off. That's all I got to say today.
Chris is going to be ready to support Saudi Arabia football here next couple of years.
Buddy, if they're playing football,
hey,
if
football's on early today, I don't care.
I'm watching. That doesn't mean I agree with everything. That doesn't mean I support everything. But you know what? Love me some deals on Amazon. I can tell you that much. I love them. And I love football.
Dude, speaking of the Saudi Arabia thing, dude, all those comedians looked like such jackasses. They all got like insane amounts of money and then all came over and like did weird apologies or did like weird thing. Like Dave Chappelle said some really dumb shit.
Wait, what is this? I don't.
There is this. All right. So Saudi Arabia has done this thing called basically like they called it sports washing at first, but now it's like everything washing. So basically to spend all this money on all these performers, entertainers, sports, all this stuff to get people to not think about all of the terrible things that they do over there. No one has rights over there. It's insane. It's like third world country, but everybody's unbelievably rich over there. It makes absolutely no sense. And but the most wealthiest people are rich and all that stuff. It's ridiculous. They have no freedom of speech. They have nothing. Our comedians go over there. Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Andrew Schultz, Aziz Ansari, a bunch of people that I genuinely like, right? All go over there and do these shows for them. And then they come over and talk about how like, oh, it's so much easier to talk about politics over there than it is over here. And it's like, yeah, you can talk about American politics over there, but none of you guys made jokes about the Crown Prince. You would have got arrested. So
yeah,
it's just it was a weird thing. But I mean, to your point, hey man, listen, everyone support who you want to support. I don't know. Like I know people had boycotts for Target this year and it worked. I don't know how an Amazon boycott's going to work for anyone if anyone wants anything, but you know, that if that makes you feel good, cool. But I do think 2 Prime days a year is a lot. I think there just needs to be one. There's no need to be 2. Just one.
Calm down.
Just one. July is good. Like have Prime days for July. Good. I don't think we need one 4 months later.
I'm surprised they're so close. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that they're this close to each other. I don't think.
You know when they should do it is January when everybody's is done spending. I'm sure they're slow as shit in January. That's when you got to do it.
We gotta give those employees a break at some point.
Like March and October would make more sense to me. Something like that.
Yeah.
Like not July, then October. It was like Prime days again. I thought I was getting like, sometimes like your Instagram feed will just feed you something from July. Yeah. You're like, oh man, I've never seen this before. And it's like July 27th. And I'm like, what? Yeah. That's what honestly how I felt when it was like all happening. So
you get an Amazon package and it has the Prime Day tape on it. You're like, geez, they're still using a lot of this old tape from July. And you're like, oh no, this is another one. We got new tape.
It's real, baby.
New dates.
It's real.
New dates, new tape.
Oh man. Dan, get off your chest.
Sure. Boys, this week I think I have finally realized, after many years of fighting it, I'm officially old. Officially. This is the announcement. Officially old. And
here we go.
I think I was hoping to at least get through another 7 months or so before I had to admit that once I approached another decade. And then it was just by default. There's nothing really you can do at that point. But it happened earlier this week in a moment where the wife and I were out shopping. Grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping. I got nervous. I was like, where are we going? It was like, no. This week, the wife and I were in the bed. And
not quite, but same mood, grocery store. So I'm with you. We're close.
Same mood.
Yes, indeed. Grocery shopping on a Thursday evening. Yes, a Thursday, not a Saturday.
Dan, we know.
Yeah, okay, just a reminder. It's the day to do it. But I digress. So we're turning from one aisle, finished up towards the register, and I see this man.
Stupid
man. You stupid man. Maybe a little older than me. And he looks at me, he kind of makes a face at first, like locks in on me, and I'm like, okay. And then that face kind of turns into a bit of a smile. And then he goes, Dan! I had no idea who this man was. No idea who this man was. I will say it did take me a second and maybe 2 seconds, and I did recognize his face. I did look deep in there because it had been a long time. It was a previous life that I saw this person and had interacted with this person. It was a previous life, and I'm like, all right, I see something there. I see some familiarity. I recognize them, and so I was like, oh, holy shit, it's been so long. That part was true. That wasn't just me making shit up. It had been very long. I was like, I felt confident in saying that. I was like, I know it's been a long time since I've seen
What
this.
can I say that's factual?
Yeah, right. Tough situation. And then I had an opening, and I'm usually very good at this because he was there with his son, maybe 5 years old. He's like, hey, this is whatever. I'm like, oh, hey, buddy. And there I was with my wife next to me and could have easily been like, oh, and this is my wife, Shannon. Boom, opens the door for him to be like, hey, I'm Jeff. I was just frozen. I froze. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the name would have helped at all. He could have said Jeff, and I'd have been like, hey, Jeff, good to see you. So it was just like I couldn't put my finger on it, and it bothered me. It's literally bothered me every day since. And I'm very confident that we're not friends on social media, so I can't even do digging. So he's probably not tracing this back to this conversation right now either. But I now know we live in the same like kind of neighborhood.
Oh.
So the chances of me running into it again on a much more frequent basis is much higher now. So the fact that I can't remember who this person is makes me feel like I'm definitely old, because it wasn't like, oh, I've met this person one other time in my life. There were definitely we worked together somewhere, maybe in high school. Like it had been that long.
Is this a shop and save connection?
It might be. That was the closest thing I could come up with. But then Shannon was
and
like,
then you saw him in a grocery store.
Well, that's what Shannon said. She's like, well, wouldn't he been like, oh, well, what a funny time to run into you at another shop and save. I was like, damn, you're right. He would have said something like that. So I don't know. I recognize his face, but I don't remember his name or where or why.
Is his name actually Jeff? I
don't know.
Oh, you didn't get his name at all?
I didn't get his name at all.
Oh,
no.
It never came up. Oh, okay.
No. So, but like I said, it wouldn't matter. I don't know if it would have mattered.
Then he knows. But then he knows if his name was never said and he didn't give it, he probably knows from that interaction that you didn't know who he was. He probably knows.
But he said my name right away, and I'm like, gosh, amazing memory. And I don't look how I used to, at least I hope, in high school, college. There you go. Yeah, I don't. Bothered me a lot. So,
dude. So when the last time I was home with the family, so this was, it's almost 4 years ago. We stayed at the Holiday Inn, and we stayed at Holiday Inn in Weirton or Embassy Suites, something like that. Anyhow, the guy at the front desk, he's just like, yo, I'm like walking up. I'm half dead. I'm like, got off the plane. I'm like, what? And he's like, Dee, what's going on, man? Da, 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 da. And he's just like, and he's like talking, asking me about my sister, asking me about my parents, da, 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 all this stuff. And I have no clue to this day who this guy is. But he like upgraded the room. He was like, oh. It's like, I'll give you the bigger room. You're good to go. Da, 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 da. Talking. I still don't know who this guy was. Still. So I completely understand. I had no idea. And there was no room for me to be like, what was that guy's name? Still don't. And I was like looking everywhere, like on the desk, looking for like a thing.
Yeah.
I was like looking for a last name, looking for something. Cause I think he was somebody's older brother. But so it wasn't like somebody I necessarily like went to school with, but like, he was old, like did. So yeah, but I feel you. Those interactions are very awkward. Very, very awkward.
They
I
are.
just try to keep moving. This morning, actually, in the parking lot of church, somebody said, "Hi, Chris," and I just said, "Good morning," and kept walking. I didn't know who they were. That's the strategy.
Good morning.
Just
Good morning.
don't it's just like in football. You just keep moving your feet. Just keep pushing the ball forward.
All right, boys. I have to I if people get offended by this, that's fine. Here we go. So you guys have heard of the 6'7" trend, right? You guys have seen this 6'7".
Yeah.
You've seen this, right?
Yeah.
It's for the kids, guys. But listen, it's for the kids. The song is for the kids. The song is for the kids. The trend is for the kids. It's all about the kids. Like millennials, Gen X's, you're not kids. I understand that the internet makes us all like closer now and everything, and it makes you be able to know what your kids are talking about because like you can just like go on Instagram or go on Google and like search something and see what it means. But it doesn't mean you need to participate. And it doesn't mean you need to do it. And it doesn't mean you need to ruin it for your kids. Because like all of a sudden now I see all these things get targeted to me because they think, oh, you're funny, you're quirky. I bet you think this is funny. Someone saying, oh, 6'7", and then putting Lil Wayne 6'7". It's like this 6'7" is better than their 6'7". And then it's like, oh, what about 6'7"? It's like, oh, we grew up with 3'6'9", blah blah blah. And it's like every number that's ever been in a song from the 2000s, like every old influencer or whatever is like posting this, and I'm just like, guys, stop doing it. Leave the kids alone. I enjoy the 6'7" content because I think it's funny. Like I think it's hilarious that whenever they're at like restaurants and whatnot, and they're like, they like get hyped up at like In-N-Out or whatever, and the guy's like, "Here we go, number 6'7", and everyone in the place like loses their shit. And it's all kids. It's hilarious. It's joyful content. It's not just like I love joyful content. That's what it is. But what doesn't give me joy? Watching the people who are parents now ruin something for kids, because it should be all trends like that should be able to be ruined by your parents in an organic way. Like I'll never forget in maybe the summer of 2005 or 6, something like that, at my cousin Tamala's wedding, and Lean Back had been the song for the past like year or so. Huge song. So we're at the wedding. They're playing Lean Back. My parents are on the dance floor. And all of a sudden I see my dad just do this like weird. They're like dancing like old people dance. And then all of a sudden it was like, Lean Back. I haven't listened to Lean Back since. That's how parents are supposed to ruin trends. They're not supposed to ruin trends while they're happening just by being annoying. Got it? Parents, everyone out there, that's what we're supposed to do. Leave the kids' trends alone. They're not for you. They're not for you to get. They're not for you to do. Leave your kids' trends alone. That's it.
Sounds like there's a big crossover between parents ruining these trends and then people trying to tell me to not shop at Amazon. These are probably the same people. Yeah. They're ruining everything for everybody. There's been a lot of conversation at the bus stop last few weeks about 6'7". And I've tried to actually like inform people about what it is and just say like, you don't need to worry about it.
You don't.
That's just literally what I've been telling people. It's like, it's just like a funny thing they say. There's not a lot of deep meaning to this thing. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't like that they can just ruin things so fast. This like
you just want joyful, youthful kids content on your feed, and anybody our age can get the hell out.
I just like
just checking. That's what I heard.
I like when young people
are
like
happy. Joyful young people.
I just like seeing young people doing things like being in In-N-Out being at a restaurant with all of their friends like we used to do, because we get fed so much dumb content like, oh man, kids are so deprived. Oh, kids, I wish it was like it was. I wish they grew up the way we did. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I see kids sitting in parking lots freaking looking for shit to do all the time, and it makes me happy. Because like, that's what kids are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to have some stupid trend and just like waiting for the number 6'7" to be called at freaking In-N-Out so they all can lose their shit. Like that makes me happy. I just like seeing the youth just be happy. Because their parents are all doing the opposite. They're all just saying, "Oh, the world's so crazy. I think I'm going to homeschool my kids now." Like what? What are you talking about?
I'm be interested in seeing about how many players in like 15 years are coming into the pros wearing number 67.
Oh, dude.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
many.
Well, their parents are going to ruin it, so it won't happen too much longer.
Thanks.
Well, these kids nowadays stole the spork idea from us, so I'm still a little offended about that. It's at least 6-7's original, but Chris knows what I'm talking about. They're wearing the sporks over the ear, and I'm like, get your own idea, you pieces of shit.
Dan doesn't want them to have our ideas, but he wants them to also have better ideas.
They need to be better ideas. And they're like, hey, we're on social media. We're like, we invented social media. So, like, if you're going to be here, if you're going to be in our house.
This isn't good. Dan's going to be one of these parents.
Yeah, in our house.
I know.
You better make it a better time than when we built it here. Okay?
I know.
Okay?
I know. When I said people are going to be offended, I was looking right at Dan. So
we're over here making mac and cheese out of the blue blocks, and they're like, what if we put the powder in first? And we're like, get original, please.
The content that's coming from Dan in the future is going to be fire.
Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. I've stayed off of Twitter for 5 years, and I'm just waiting for my comeback. Just wait.
Jesus. All right. Bruce Day. Chris, what you got?
I celebrated Pitt's victory at Florida State on Saturday evening with a new beer from my favorite brewery. So my wife's parents are actually here right now. They always smuggle a bunch of beer across many borders, which we appreciate. And from Raised Grain, I have the Working Draft Hazy IPA. Okay, kind of a fun name, Working Draft. It says bold font, all caps, which I appreciate. And it's tropical, it's fruity, pineapple in there. Well, also, though, Dan, you love a little twist. You love a little twist, don't you?
A little marshmallow or something?
Little coconut to float out.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
a little smoother.
Yeah, you
get
get
dollop will do you.
You get a little on the front and on the back end. You're like, there's a little cocoa nutty back there. So, yeah, it's a delightful beer, and it was a great way to celebrate the game.
Coconut makes everything better. There's just no doubt about it.
Beautiful. I had the Harlan's Hazy IPA from Harlan Brewing in San Diego, California. I love this beer. This one bar that we go to wing night for, they had it, and I was like absolutely loving it while crushing some spicy pineapple wings, which I still to this day don't know how they make these so good. Because it's like they're on the wing night menu. There's like 3 wing flavors on the dollar wing night menu, and it's like it's buffalo. It's I forget what the other one is, but then it's that one, and it's like, man, some chef is like, no, people are gonna like this, so you're gonna get like one, because it always happens like that. It's like you get one, and then like you're like, wait, this is amazing, give me 12, and it's like, and that's what you just watch, like whoever you're with, you're just like, nah, you got to try one, and then you'll see, and then everyone's like, oh, I need more of those. But yeah, it's like spicy, they buffalo sauce and pineapple. I don't know how they do it, but it's incredible. But anyways, yeah, Harlan's Hazy IPA.
Oh, there we have the beer.
Yeah, there we go. San Diego, California. Check it out. It's
almost lost
really
me.
Good. Really good. I know.
Like, shit, I don't have this topic ready. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. My bad. I just got lost in the moment. Because anytime I drink that beer, it's always with those wings. And that's why they go together.
Hey, man, you want to get lost in a moment with beer. That's a good one to do it. Like it.
There you go. There you go. Well, boys, for Bruce Days this week, I'm taking a page from your book sometimes, especially you, Didi, that had a nice little cocktail last night. Hey, yeah. A little cocktail last night. This was a rosemary bourbon smash.
Ooh.
Yeah. Love a bourbon smash. Rosemary? Excuse me? What's her name? Rosemary, I hardly know her. Bourbon, pear juice, rosemary simple syrup, lemon juice, and pear puree. Phenomenal. They didn't go light on the bourbon, which I also appreciated. But like it was smooth and just like it wasn't a savory drink, but it just had that like rosemary kind of aroma that you get from smelling a rosemary leaf. And it's fall, boys. And weather was beautiful. Having a rosemary bourbon smash, maybe 2. Why not? It was delicious.
Dan, when you were drinking that, how much time did you spend trying to figure out where the fuck Jeff was from?
About 90% of the time, sipping it, every sip.
I'm picturing you there just rubbing your head like, where do I know this guy from?
Yeah. Bothering me.
That's the shit that will bother me for, like, it's still bothering me. The God Holiday Inn, I still don't know.
Yeah, it'll bother me forever. I'll never know.
It's been almost 4 years. I completely understand. Yeah. Well, that is Brews Day. Cheers, boys. Cheers,
Cheers.
cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, let's get into the main menu. Let's get it started with the Costco Tramp Stamp. Let's do this.
Okay. What
Let's
better
explain
way?
this. Our
What better
tease from
way?
earlier.
Yeah, let's our tease from earlier. Listen, Dan, you're not a fan of the Costco, right?
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Sam's Club. I appreciate Costco for what it is. I just don't. I'm not in a position in my life to need that much food.
Well,
But that's likely to change at some point. But I also don't like going to Costco on a weekend. I think it's for lunatics.
Oh.
Anyways,
Oh,
please,
dude,
please proceed. As I call both of you lunatic.
Well, here's the cool thing. While Chris is getting us up here, Costco, because are you executive member, Chris?
Of course.
Are you an executive member, Christopher? You better
He's like,
be.
I don't deal with the money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of
Well,
course.
anyways. Oh, yeah, because now you can go in an hour before the normies, and it's the fucking shit.
Oh, a little
Yeah,
sneak
you
peek.
can go in you can go in at 9 a.m. and it's like empty in there.
Okay, all
Get
right.
your stuff done between
All right.
9 and 10. And then
Somebody
all the
got-
normies
somebody got my
are out
letters.
there waiting in line, and you're just like cruising out.
Somebody got my
Deuces.
letters.
It's amazing.
Are there people really wait in line to get into this store?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Give
Yeah.
me a break.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Doors open, dude. It's like a freaking concert. It's wild. It's like a festival. They rush in there. It goes running. It's wild.
Goodness.
Let's do this.
Proceed.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at this because I saw something on the Instagram that I'll never forget. Let's take a look. That's right. That's a lady. Apparently in Philadelphia, which
Yeah.
kind of checks
Surprise.
out. Kind of checks out.
Surprise.
That is a lady from Philadelphia going through the self-checkout aisle with it looks like she has like an Eagles shirt on for those not watching, and
A
it's rolled.
bullshit Eagles shirt on. It looks like the most strip district football jersey I've seen in my life. But please,
Yeah, that's
continue.
one that you get at Gabe's for sure.
It says Philadelphia on the back.
Oh, dude, don't. Hey, that's an insult to Gabe's. Do not talk about Gabe's. Like, there are minor mistakes on Gabe's jerseys that
Gabriel
her friends
Brothers.
don't even notice. Like, shouts to Gabe's,
Ask Chris about the jersey he has where the guy's last name spelled wrong.
which he bought himself.
That's from China.
That's from overseas. That's from
And
overseas.
they spelled Israel Abanikanda as Israel Adanakanda, which Dan loves.
Love
That actually reminds me, I still need to get that fixed. Anyway, this she has her shirt rolled up so you could see her bare midriff, and in the tramp stamp section of it, it's actually a barcode, of which I assume is to her Costco membership card. So they scanned her tramp stamp before checking out. Boys, this led me to wonder. I gotta stop sharing. I can't stare at this lady's midriff anymore.
No, she's
This led
disgusting.
me to wonder if you could get a barcode from some store, probably their loyalty card, tattooed on your body. What store would you choose? And the reason I ask this is because I'll just share mine right off the bat. Like, I'm with this lady. Probably wouldn't do a tramp stamp, but like, I spend money in the greatest quantities and most frequently at Costco. So I can't tell you how many times I've gone to Costco and forgotten my Costco card. And then I have to go into the membership section and do the whole thing where you tell
Like
them your
an
name.
idiot.
You got to confirm who you are, give them the ID. Then they print you a temporary one. So then you can go back around and go in. I forget my card all the time. I see this as kind of next level. I respect the lady's ingenuity, but like, we got to put it on a different body part.
What's awkward about it is she's going through the self-checkout. Somebody has to come scan the back of her tattoo for her.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and it's not even that someone has to come over. Like, someone has to like reach around her,
Yeah.
grab the thing,
Yeah.
bring it around, and
Grab
then
the gun,
scan it.
reach it around.
Grab the
It's-
gun, come around, then scan it.
First of all, this is like the most Philadelphia thing ever, and this is absolutely disgusting. It's not a small barcode either. This looks disgusting.
And it's part of like a larger design too, which
Yeah.
is like, I don't know that she had to go that far to get like a whole tribal thing back there in addition to the barcode. Seems like a bit much.
Dude,
You're not hiding anything.
it shows one of the problems today is that like tattoo removal is more expensive than just like adding on to a tattoo you already have. Because that's the thing. She already had that back there since 2001. She's had that back there forever. And then she's like, well, I want to get it removed. And they're like, well, you might as well just add on to it. Because I bet her like boyfriend's like initials from back then, or husband's initials back from back then are in there. So she need to recover it with something. And so she covered it with a Costco barcode.
It's a risky move too. Like she's gonna sag over time, and I'll tell you what. If you know anything about barcodes, they are rather precise.
She's gonna have to.
The slightest bit of saggage, that's no longer good, and nothing you can do to fix it at that point. So
yeah, Botox that barcode.
Yeah, like what if? Because what happens if like Costco's just like, yeah, we got new cards rolling out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
New system going on, and then that barcode no longer works.
Yeah, not a lot of intelligence in this decision. But if I were to get one,
hit it.
I like the idea of the gas station pump parks programs. I'm there often, and it would just be nice to just have that sucker readily available. Maybe right on the inside of the wrist. I feel like the tramp stamp at the gas station could be a little awkward. I know that was the question, Chris. You know, just putting your tuchus up against the old machine there, you know, trying to get that red light to hit the right spot. But I think that would be one.
In the winter when you're really fucking cold,
yeah.
And you gotta.
Woo! That's a chilly one. But I think, the Pump Perks program to just have that there, so it's always readily available. You know.
So I was thinking, because there's the regular ones, like because Target would probably be the one that I would do, but like what I was thinking of how, but every concert like barcode changes. I would love to just have my concert ticket just like on me,
just like your Ticketmaster personal.
Yeah, just
barcode.
I wish I had a personal Ticketmaster barcode.
I love that.
I could just like have somewhere on me, just like in my wrist, like on my arm, somewhere where I could just be like, there you go, and then you just do it. Because it's very annoying when you're like going to a show and like there's metal detectors, like the old school metal detectors. You got to put the stuff in the box. You do this, put it back in your pocket. Then you got to take your thing out, open up the Apple Wallet, do the thing. Like it's just, there's just a lot of steps and you're trying to go as fast as possible because everybody wants to go. No one's in a good mood going through security checks. Like girls are mad because their plastic bag is like an inch bigger than it needs to be or whatever. So they're like, do I throw away the bag? Do I go back to the parking lot? What time's the concert start? What time should go on? Everyone's just like losing their shit. And it's like, just be a lot easier just to go through that situation. Just be like, we're good.
I love that one.
Kind of like TSA pre-check. Like you're just cleared.
Yes. Yeah. Like that.
I love that one.
Yeah. Because that I would love for that. But, you know, barcodes change. But that would be awesome to have your own personal barcode just like on you and just be like, here you go. Going in.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
That's a dream.
Yeah.
I like that one. How about Express DD? That was my other one.
See, if Express was on my body, that'd be dangerous. I love that my Express card is in my junk drawer for a reason. It's sitting there for a reason. Because anytime I just have like, I have to go to the mall to like get something or whatever, and I'll just like walk into Express, just walk in. Every time I'll walk out with something if I had my Express card just like on me.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, oh, that's the dude who has the tattoo. Then all of a sudden they start being nice to me, start handing me things.
Yeah.
Like, No. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. That's dangerous.
Dude, I get it now with Express. I had never been there until before the Vegas trip. And then like I got the suit, which is a nice suit.
Yeah.
For like not that much. And then they also had all this other stuff that was very well priced. I walked out of there with a bunch of other stuff. And then I purchased stuff. And then Katie, after we checked out, was like, I gotta check some stuff out myself. And then she got some stuff. They get you in there.
Oh, we got an Express family joining the club there, Daniel Dudley. We did it. We're saving Express here.
Hey,
We're doing it.
Tanger outlets, you got to run down there every quarter. Get down to Tanger outlets.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. I'm telling you, man. Why do you think we got so many suits in different colors?
I had no idea. I literally had no idea. I was just like, they love suits randomly.
No, and the thing is, like, all right, so the navy and black suits never go on sale, but
Correct.
any other color goes on sale. Like, dude, wait till you get those Black Friday emails from Express, Chris. You're gonna start shaking. You're gonna be like, all of a sudden,
Yeah,
I didn't know I needed that color suit, but like, if it's $50,
Yeah.
maybe I do.
Hey, you can't pass up a good deal. You don't want to pass it up.
Nope.
I'm
Save
just
Express.
saying.
We're doing
Yep.
it one family
Yep.
at a time.
Dude, Dan, we did it. We did it.
Now we can all go get friend tattoos together.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Done.
for Express. I'm in.
All right. Well, This Week in Football. All right, here we go. Dun, dun. This Week in Football.
We have to come up with a better name for this segment.
I don't get what we're doing here, okay?
We agree. Next topic.
This is stupid, okay?
This is just dumb.
It is dumb. It doesn't
It's just
I was like, can you comically make a intro track for a segment called This Week in Football? I asked AI on Descript, and I was like, I wanted to almost comically be similar to John Tesh's NBA on NBC theme song, but also highlight how stupid it is that we have a theme song for this introduction. And so there you
Great
have
prompt. Great prompt.
it. Beautiful. We'll see if we can update that every quarter too. You know, just try to keep it fresh.
Change it up a little bit. Waiting all day for Sunday night. You know,
This week I
Terry
want to
changes that
focus-
up every season. So
That's true. That's
We'll
true.
do it too.
Hey, I'm down. Say like, can you AI generate Carrie Underwood singing this for us this week?
ooh, okay. All right.
You have to
Work on
pay
that.
for the upgrade on that one. I love
See-
that.
We'll see what happens. This week I want to talk about one topic and one topic only, boys. I want to talk about some tush pushing, okay?
Oh,
Because
killing
we're almost on Wednesday here, a week removed from it. But on Thursday Night Football, I believe it was, the Eagles played the Giants, and I think the entire country hit their tipping point, their boiling point with the tush push when the Eagles ran 4 straight tush pushes from like the 4-yard line, and they got a yard apiece every time. And it was like they had like a 3rd and 2. And so they ran 2 tush pushes to get the first down, and then they were at the 2-yard line. So they ran 2 more tush pushes to get it into the end zone. And we got to talk about this because the internet hates it. It seems like everybody outside of the city of Philadelphia hates it. And like also on almost every single replay of it, you can see the Eagles jumping or like they false start on it like almost every single time. So like, how is it possible that this is still a play? Like how, like if we were ever to outlaw something in the middle of a season, in my opinion, it should be the tush push. It makes football worse to watch. So yeah, I'm just letting you know my thoughts here right at the beginning of the segment. I can't stand it. What do you guys think? The real debate is like, should this be banned? And do you think it should be?
Yeah, because it's not a play. It's like rugby. I hate
Rugby,
it.
yeah.
I hate the tush push. Listen, I'm also someone who says that, like, listen, if you can't stop it, like, if they're not going to stop you, like, freaking do it till they ban it, whatever. But, like, it's awful. It's not football. That's why I can't stand it. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, I don't think you should be able to, well, PTSD. I don't think you should be able to push anyone into the end zone, anyone for a yard, anyone anywhere. They showed that motherfucking clip during the Notre Dame game. During the USC game yesterday.
Oh,
and I wanted
no.
to fucking lose my mind.
They're playing this weekend, Didi.
Oh, trust me, I know that was the promo for the game because USC was blowing Michigan out, so they were like looking ahead, and I'm just like, motherfucker. Anyhow, no, but I don't think you should be able to push anyone from behind because it's just stupid. Like I hate watching even just like a running back just like goes for a 5-yard gain, and then here comes number 68 or number 67 and freaking throws him like 2 more yards forward. I'm like, this is not right. This shouldn't happen. I hate it. So yeah, get the fuck out of here.
It's got to go. I think it's going to go because we got close, right? This past offseason. There were 22 teams that voted against it, 10 that were in favor of it, and it needs 24 votes. They were 2 votes shy.
Interesting.
I think, yeah, it was close. I think what happened last week, There's got to be 2 teams out there of the list of 10 that were like, okay, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Those teams, by the way, besides the Eagles, of course, the Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns. What are you guys doing? Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, New Orleans Saints, Tennessee Titans, and the New York Jets.
So all like the shittiest teams. And
yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting how that changes. But I think what we saw last week was just kind of, you're right, it was everybody's tipping point. Like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. 4 in a row. Like, this isn't football. This isn't football, boys. Say, you want to go play rugby, you go elsewhere.
See,
wait for the Olympics to come around,
I don't have a big problem with once a play starts, like offensive lineman pushing a guy, because like the defense can gang tackle you. So why can't we push? Like, it's not fair to think the running back has to fight 5 guys. Like, your team should help you. But like, my thing is just like the reason the play works and the reason the Eagles do it, the Eagles do it because it works. The reason it works is because they false start. They get into the defensive line before the ball's snapped. So like they collapse the whole thing and then they just push them forward. They shouldn't be able to do like they.
Well, that's like who was that? Was it the Commanders that they kept jumping off sides as the Eagles kept? Was that?
Yeah, they kept jumping off.
Was that last
they kept
season? I think.
Yeah, that was
right?
last season.
They're like, hey, listen, if you guys are gonna get a quick jump and not get flagged for it, we're just gonna keep jumping off sides until because you're not gonna get any further. You're on the 1. Right? They're at the goal line. They're going to get 1. And then the referee said, if they do it one more time, they're just going to award them a touchdown. Where everybody's like, what are you talking?
Which was like, I was just about to say that because that was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because I've been watching football for basically since I was like 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
So like when you hear something you've never heard before, whoa! And the ref is just like, if they do it again, I'm giving them a touchdown. I was like, what?
Did he do that?
It's like a parent.
It was like, actually, yes.
It's like a parent. You're like, if you're fighting over the toy, I'm going to throw it in the trash. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. They just kept running clock. They were just like, we'll just keep running clock. We don't care. I was like, oh, they are allowed to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of hopefully the end of that. But
this week in football, we brunch quartered the Tush Push out of the NFL. So brunch court, we're here for
I'm trying to figure out like what is the common. I was thinking there would be like a common like denominator between these teams.
Those teams
that didn't want the Tush Push or wanted the Tush Push. They keep it.
It is strange.
I think there's one. It's like because Dan Campbell
AFC,
wanting the Tush Push makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell wanting the Tush Push makes sense. I guess Harbaugh, because Lamar and so I get
they're
that.
Like an option offense. So
so like I get they probably do some tricky shit too or whatever. But like Mike McDaniel wanting the Tush Push,
I think it's just like a precedent thing. I think the reason they probably want it, it's like less about like how they play and more so it's like if we open ourselves up to like if this play works really effectively and nobody can stop it, they're gonna ban it, whatever it is. Because if we establish that precedent that it's like we're just getting rid of this play because it's unstoppable, or we're just getting rid of this play because fans don't like it, then you open yourself up to being able to do it for anything. And like so for these teams, like I probably look more at like their offensive coordinators and like are they really like innovative, or do they have plays that like nobody's ever seen before, or scheme and stuff up like that, because they you can just take it away.
Okay.
I mean, I think you're right, Didi. It's the head coach is probably making the decision, but I think the owners are voting. Right? The owners are the ones that make the decision. So I wonder if there are owners too that have some sort of like, oh no, we don't like to change rules. We shouldn't be implementing new rules because somebody knows how to do something. These just like old school owners. I don't know. That's a weird kind of mix to make that decision based on what you guys were just talking about. Offensive coordinator, head coach, owner, all kind of maybe trying to get on the same page.
Or it could just be something as simple as they like the Philadelphia Eagles owner. Those teams.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, you're right.
It's that simple. They're like, we like this guy, so fuck it.
Yeah, they did us a favor back in the day when we were trying to get this passed, and return the favor now.
But Chris, you might be right about the whole, because like Mike McDaniel wouldn't want someone to be like, oh yeah, this play works because he does innovative things. Like the Lions do 8,000 trick plays. Like they do, like last year they did a bunch of trick plays and got some called back that were like, I was like, what? What crazy? They're throwing offensive linemen and doing all this other crazy shit. So yeah.
Like the Patriots
you might have
love to cheat with shit like that.
Yeah, the Patriots just love to cheat. So they're not voting against anything. Yeah. The Ravens do a bunch of shit specifically with the running game. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, it's an interesting collection of teams. I thought it would be like a common thing there. That's not.
And like, yeah, the fact that there are more NFC teams than AFC teams.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, the other way around. There's more AFC teams than NFC teams because they don't face the Eagles as regularly.
Because there's only one NFC team.
It's just the Lions.
Voted to keep it as the Lions, and that's because Dan Campbell is.
Yeah, makes sense.
He is a human tush push.
I'll be interested to see if we need to look at the Eagles schedule to see who else they play from the AFC this year, and if those 10 are on it. That changes their mind.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's get into this last one before we get into music, boys. Well, actually, this is music. Let's do it. Red Lobster, which
nice.
Shouts to us. Red Lobster's out of bankruptcy, by the way. Completely out of bankruptcy. They hired the new CEO. He's amazing. And these guys put this on the internet themselves, and then Red Lobster picked it up. This is the Red Lobster boil bag jingle. Do you like it? Let's check it out.
Yeah, boil bag, huh? Boil bag, boil bag, boil bag, huh? Boil bag. When I got my boil bag, boil bag, boil bag, boil bag, boil bag, boil bag. I got my crab legs and my lobster. I got my shrimp. I don't need no pasta. I got my boil bag, boil bag, boil bag, boil bag. Boil bag, that's what I got.
We got our boil bag, the boys bag, and our big bag, fucking all cash. We got our boil bag, boil bag.
Oh, that's unbelievable. I'm blind. They listen. I had not heard that before. That's amazing, dude. Oh, and this reminds me so much of like shit we would do at like Eaton Park at 2 a.m. Like this is so awesome. This is so. Did they stage that, or was that just like a thing that organically happened?
These dudes create I think they're filmmakers. The more than like they're not influencers. They just did like a spec commercial for like Red Lobster and like hope they would like see it, and then Red Lobster like saw it and was like, there's nothing wrong with this. We're just going to take it. So they basically paid Red Lobster paid these guys for it, and now that's the jingle for their new boil bags. Boil bag.
I love
boil bag. Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
It's amazing. I can't help. There's one little minor thing that bothers me.
Oh, Dan, do you don't like the time signature or something? What's going on here?
Should be in a 3/4 if you want to be efficient. Getting boil bag in every cadence here. The guy that's doing the beat on the table and hitting on the table, it's the rattling of the silverware and the plates that just there's something about it that just bothers the hell out of me. It's like not clean. It's distracting. Like if there was nothing on the table or it wasn't rattling, or we're banging on the wall or something, perfect. But just that rattling of when you bang a table and the silverware and the plates vibrate and ring, that little bit, but otherwise it's amazing.
You know what else isn't clean, Dan? Eating a lobster.
Well, it is, because they also Red Lobster gives you gloves to eat your boil bag. Did you notice they're all wearing gloves? They are. It makes it that much more ridiculous and funny. Like, hey, Joe's Crab Shack will make you dirty, and you could clean yourself up. Here's some wet naps. Red Lobster, here's your boil bag, and here's your boil bag gloves. Keep yourself clean. We know it's hot in there. We know it's a little pointy, a little sharp. Dealing with some prickly seafood in your boil bag. They're there with their gloves. Kind of like that. It looks silly as hell, but I like it.
So yeah, were we all in favor for the Red Lobster boil bag jingle?
Yeah, I just need a remix. I just need a version 2 without the digging of the silverware. But yeah, otherwise, all here for it.
Well, let's get into. Hopefully, this is on Spotify. We'll put it on the playlist this week. But what else are we listening to? Dan, what you got?
I'm taking it. I'm taking the single of the week, global single of the week. Amber Mark, Anderson .Paak. What in the hell are you two doing putting out this song? You have no business at this song being this good. The song is called Don't Remind Me. It's funk, it's jazz, it's soul, it's pop, and it's got this extremely addictive chorus to it. And it was just like, I mean, anything Anderson .Paak does is amazing. But like, this song is fantastic. It's fantastic. I can't get it out of my head. Don't remind me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Had to take it.
So, friend of the Brunch Breakdown, Upsall, is on the same record label that my friend Austin works for. We went to a concert. Went to see Quinn 92 and Alan Stone this weekend, and Upsall was there. And so I'm going to put Drugs on the playlist because I forgot what the name of the song was when I was talking to her. And I was like, dude, I love your music, blah, blah. And every song blanked.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, and I felt like the biggest idiot in the world. I was like, why? You got to say a song. I'm saying to my head, like, you have to say a song if you like this person. And I just couldn't say anything. And I was like, God damn it. But I was like, but we talk about you on my podcast all the time. She was like, oh, you have a podcast? I was like, yeah. I was like, told her it was. So.
Like,
did you tell her that Jordan Sparks loves our podcast too?
Oh, yeah. You should drop that.
Everyone loves our podcast.
We are such big fans of Upsall. We're such big fans of Upsall. We had her on the playlist when she still was going by Taylor Upsall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Like, we're OGs.
Oh, yeah, we're OGs. But no.
We're OGs.
No, very lovely, very nice. And yeah. And she was like, thank you so much for like supporting, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
that sounded like you were at a Brunch Breakdown festival.
Love you. Yeah, no, honestly, I was.
Like, who you were there to see and that she was there.
Yeah,
it's like, did we throw an event that we didn't mean to?
Yeah, Quinn 92, Alan Stone, Upsall's just there. Like it was, it was full Brunch Breakdown. Like
goodness.
all the vibes.
Everybody's open up for Teddy Swims. Like, let's just do it.
Chris, what you got?
So even though I didn't put my music on the playlist last week, I'm gonna revisit one that I talked about. So this will be another opportunity for me to put it on the playlist. I kind of spoke too soon about the Mayday Parade album. Parade album. No. I spoke last week and said, like, can we cheer up a little bit? Mm-hmm. It is really good. Like, it's really, really, really good. It is a really good album. I would highly recommend that you listen to it, even though, let's go back through some of these song titles. First of all, the album's title is sad, okay? And they have songs called It's Not All Bad, I Miss the 90s, Breakup Song, and these guys are in their 40s, okay? And it's like, can we cheer up a little bit? But the songs are really good. So I'm going to put specifically I Miss the 90s on the I was gonna say podcast on the playlist this week, and I'm gonna physically do it right now, Dan.
Do it right now. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Good man. Next one up for me. Let me throw these names at you: David Guetta, Teddy Swims, Tones and I.
I don't know that one.
Sure, they'll do a song together. Why the hell not? And the song is called Gone, Gone, Gone. And unfortunately, I discovered it was not a remix of the hit Philip Phillips song, Gone, Gone, Gone. Unfortunately. Was really hoping for that.
Burn that Philip Phillips gets on this podcast is too much. It's too much.
Not enough. Never enough. And this isn't your typical David Guetta song. It feels like he's just more like producing it more than anything, and just like respecting the hell out of two incredible voices. Of course, one of our favorites of all time, Teddy Swims, and then Tones and I. It's like, holy hell. Yeah, there's something magical here. The song is Gone, 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 and it is not a Philip Phillips remake.
Thank God for everybody for that. But no, that song's great. That song's great. All right. I'm gonna put on the playlist Alameda and Doechii, Beat a Bitch Up. This song is awesome. I need both of you guys to listen to this song. It is a great song. It is because Alameda is a pop punk singer who's like starting to make some waves, and she's got this song with Doechii, and I really think this is good. But beat a bitch up. It's great. It's great.
That's another one that goes in that list of like also could be Olivia O'Brien song titles.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. 100%.
All right. Yellow Card put out their album Better Days, which it feels like it's been like coming for like 4 months. Like I feel like this has been they've been pre-releasing songs on this album for half the year. So I'm gonna put Better Days on the playlist. I've already put Better Days on the playlist. The reason I'm putting it on there again is because it's the first song of the album, so that you can listen to the full album from there. The songs are great because we've already heard them, and we know that. But yeah, one of those ones where like happy that the album's out, kind of pissed that half the album was already released before it came out. But love Yellow Card, and it's really good music.
And the song with Avril is a little disappointing. That one was a little. Now I understand. Now I understand why that song was not released as a single. Because I was like, "Whoa, coming together? What are we doing?" And a little let down, but still, very good album. Better Days is by far the best song. All right, last one for me. I'm taking it too. I'm taking it. Put me in the one spot. I'm taking it. Alessia Cara, Julia Michaels. The collaboration we didn't know that we wanted, but now we know we needed. And it's called Nighttime Thing, and amazing. Amazing. Two amazing voices. I think it's getting Alessia Cara outside of her comfort zone a little bit, maybe lyrically. And it's her song featuring Julia Michaels. So I'm like, let's do this. Let's do this. And it's great. It's a great song.
Yeah, I like that song a lot too. Big Alessia Cara fan. I'm Alessia Cara. She can do no wrong for me. So happy to hear that. AJR, who I have not liked their music for the last like 2 albums at all. Not one bit. It's like they got popular on TikTok from the violin song, the tiniest violin shit or whatever, and then like the Good Part song, 2 songs I do not like, and then they started making their music basically sound like that. And then this EP they just put out basically sounded like a bunch of songs that I wasn't gonna like. And then I'm listening to the radio, and I hear a bunch of shit happening for this song called The Big Goodbye. And I was like, is this AJR? Holy shit. It is 5 minutes of the best AJR song that they've put out in years. And if this is like what they're going to do next, they're going to go back to what they are good at, which is putting a bunch of shit together, using a bunch of bass and just being awesome. This is it. The Big Goodbye is like one of my favorite songs of 2025. Like I love this song so much. And it's a 5-minute song on radio. I'm like, what year is this?
Yeah.
Like, it's 5 minutes. I was like, this song's still going? This is crazy. So, yeah, shouts to them for releasing a 5-minute song and being like, yeah, we're just going to play this. No radio edit, just 5 minutes of just amazingness. So, The Big Goodbye is awesome.
Great song.
Love
Great
that.
Yeah.
All right, my last one, I'm actually going to give you 2. I just can't stop listening to this band, Super Sometimes. They are a relatively new pop punk band. They are from San Diego. They very, very much will remind you of the early days of another pop punk band from San Diego called Blink-182. They're unbelievable, like unbelievable. So much energy, so catchy. Dude, I just love everything about this band. So I'm going to put, because Dan mentioned Sporks earlier, I'm going to put their song Spork on the playlist because it is their best song. But I'm also going to put, they have a cover they did of a Boxcar Racer song called All Systems Go, which is also very good. So I'm going to put both of those on there. And yeah, I think this is the best new pop punk band to come from the United States in a long time. Canada and the UK have been killing it for a while. And these guys are awesome.
Nice. Cannot wait to listen. Well, everybody, the Sounds of Brunch playlist is fire. Tell Siri, tell Alexa to play the Sounds of Brunch, updated every week. We keep the songs from last week on, which Chris's songs will be on for 1 week because he's penalized for not giving us the songs. But you get it. We get all the songs, and you're just going to love this playlist and take the ride with us on the Sounds of Brunch.
Yeah.
All right, boys, any final thoughts here on the Brunch Breakdown?
Yeah, just keep your opinions to yourself this week, okay?
And Jeff, if you're out there, love to catch up. Go to Red Lobster, have a boil bag. Find out what you mean to me.
That's the Brunch Breakdown. We're out.